The only community that knew the top of the crypto cycle, it was the XRP community. Why? We front ran everyone else, guys. We told you that this would happen. From Watcher Guru, Justin, $7 trillion Charles Schwab, CEO, says the company plans to launch crypto trading in the first half of 2026. What does that mean to you? Large institutions are coming on board with this crypto industry, guys. And if they don't, they're going to get left behind. That's number one. Number two, they want to make money. Okay, so they're probably going to launch this right at the peak of the cycle. This cycle, they're going to launch their own crypto trading platform at the peak of the cycle, which will probably lure everyone because, you know, all these boomers and all these older age folks have their money in Charles Schwab, guys, and that unlocks another path for these people to just invest into cryptos. But what's going to be funny is when they buy the crypto top. Okay, so this cycle will last until 2026. I mean, we know this to be a fact, by the way, as well as we're seeing huge developments with the XRP chart, guys. Actually, insanely bullish developments, which is what we're going to be talking about in today's video. But first, remember, the crypto top will not occur until what happens? Until the liquidity from the bottom side of the USDT dominance chart gets taken. Okay, if we invert the scale, guys. This is Bitcoin right now, right? We dumped. At some point in time, no matter if we go lower, we're gonna pump up, guys, to grab this liquidity, right? And then from then on, they could keep pushing it as high as possible, right? I don't know how high they'll push cryptos next year, guys, but it may get a little crazy, a lot crazy actually. CZ just tweeted out. Now we know. What do we know? Well, is this good or bad? This seems to be good to me. Alert. CoinMarketCap's Fear and Greed Index has dropped to 20. Fear, its lowest in months. This is crazy. So now we're starting to see everyone turn bearish, guys. That's so weird because the charts are now looking bullish. How is this even real, right? So let me explain why. Now, I'm not going to say we're mooning, but I do feel like we're about to see a mini moon occur. Possibly even a mini alt season. Number one being that the fear and greed for the retail sentiment, okay, is at its lowest point since March or April of 2025. Literally from right there, right? Back there was the tariffs news, right? That marked the bottom. Where are we at again? Exactly at the bottom, probably, or very near it. Okay. And CC says, is this good or bad? It's actually good and bad. Right, good as in we're about to go up from here and you can buy cheaper prices, but bad as in, you know, the prices are lower, but we're probably going to reverse here quite soon. Not to mention, the Fear and Greed Index falls to 14, lowest since April of 2025 for the stock market. The stock market has entered extreme fear. Not only is our cryptos, the crypto industry, full of fear, this fear type of energy, but as well as the stock market, guys. Everyone is now extremely bearish. What does that mean? You want to be in the opposite boat of everyone else. It's time to be bullish. Why? This is fantastic to see, guys, because I'm starting to feel excited. From chat, ready to launch XRPC Canary ETF. It's coming soon. Now we're starting to see amazing external catalysts that will push XRP higher. Okay, from Canary Capital. Get ready. Canary XRP ETF coming soon. So here's a document, guys, and it seems like they're gonna plan this out, and it all happens this month as well. That all these everything gets launched, guys. Okay, all this liquidity will be unlocked. Not to mention, 21 shares just dropped in 8A for their spot XRP ETF 20-day clock in effect, which takes us to November 27th. So one by one, we're about to see all these ETFs unlock a lot of liquidity for XRP, which is odd to me, because the chart of XRP looks extremely bullish. Let's stop with all the news and just purely look at the chart, because the chart always says what comes up next. All we need to do is look at the momentum, which is RSI, XRP's chart, which is what? No sleep season. This is telling me no sleep season is about to occur. We're right now seeing a 1, a 2, a 3. Like XRP tried 3 times to go up. It failed every time. For the RSI, a 1, a 2, a 3. So price is heading lower, but the RSI is heading higher. Right? Momentum is fading, guys. Momentum wants to go higher. Okay, this thing wants to explode higher, the RSI, which means it will push price higher as well. Okay, there's literally a triple bullish divergence formed on the daily, not to mention on the 2 dailies. It looks even crazier because now we're starting to see a bullish divergence form from this pivot to here, from there to here. Another one, right? What about the 3-day? I don't know about the 3-day could. If we somehow push, it gets triggered on the 3-day, right? And this is one of the most bullish indicator for any asset class if you want that asset to pump extremely hard. But it's odd to me that right now we're starting to see some bullish indications that we're about to moon higher. At the same time, we're starting to see news accompany it. Isn't that a little bit weird, right? Because Aladdin is right now triggering and is warning everyone that it's about to make XRP fly. Okay, I'm not kidding. Here's another one. Wisdom Tree files for CoinDesk 20 ETFs. Will hold 20 largest digital assets by market cap that are eligible for inclusion in index. It's clear CoinDesk aggressively seeking to position with in crypto indexing space, which I think will be massive. Right? They all want in, and not to mention what's weird about this ETF, guys, from Wisdom Tree is that the percentage, okay, that's divided within the whole pie. Underlying holdings are Bitcoin, obviously, Ethereum, XRP, but Bitcoin is 30%, right? Of the entire pie. Ethereum is 21%, but wait, just below it is XRP at 20%. It's literally equivalent to Ethereum's Ethereum's slice of the pie. I've never seen such a thing, right? Ethereum would usually be a lot higher than XRP. This is the first time I've ever seen one of these ETFs, right? Or one of this group ETFs placing XRP as high as Ethereum. This is crazy to see. Why do you think that is? Wow. That means they are extremely bullish on XRP, not to mention they have full faith on it. Okay? Franklin Templeton's XRP-Z ETF now listed on DTCC after latest S1 amendment. So every ETF is about to launch for XRP, guys, in the coming weeks, days to weeks, which tells me we're about to pump. Not to mention, I actually stated this on my Twitter right here. XRP pump it 22 hours ago. 22 hours ago was where? Let's actually check right here. 22 hours ago from this point was right here at 21 cents. Okay? So overall, in the big picture, right now we're starting to turn bullish on XRP. Therefore, at the same exact time, we're starting to see news appearing out of nowhere, which we call for a decoupling event to happen when these ETFs launch strictly for XRP. Will it happen? There's actually a possibility because there's another indication of alt season here. Why? We haven't talked about alt season in so long, guys, so this is the perfect chance that it could become the perfect storm, basically, from Ash Crypto. Bullish. Altcoins have added nearly $30 billion to its market cap today in a single day. Right? Dead cat bounce or start of alt season. I actually think it's going to be the start of a mini alt season. Right? Alts out of nowhere are exploding, such as Zcash. But why? Okay, extra vibe. Why do you believe we may start alt season quite soon? Well, check this out. I have it right here, guys. So, what do you guys notice right here? The pivot was formed at the bottom. This is Bitcoin dominance chart. When you see this dying, alts are outperforming Bitcoin heavily, right? And right now it's starting again. The top of the pivot, the bottom of the pivot, it came back to its retracement level. Okay, then after it retraced, it came back one more time to confirm it, and now it's starting to die. As soon as and on the RSI, we're starting to see it flip bearish. Right, the momentum, which is fantastic for altcoins, which means altcoins should be exploding. That's why Zcash just exploded the other day. Zcash erased almost 8 years of downside in just 6 weeks, up 4,000%. Still the greatest market there is. Right, so this thing can just keep going higher, especially if that Bitcoin dominance were to fall. Okay, and it looks like it's turning bearish, that Bitcoin dominance, which means altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin in the coming days to weeks. which perfectly matches up with XRP and XRP Explosion too. Okay, so no sleep season could be around the corner. Not to mention, this is the founder of Zcash, right? Reminds me of David Schwartz a little bit, but it doesn't matter what coin you hold, guys. What matters is, are the insiders bullish on your coin or not? You see, so they're bullish on this coin, guys, but this could be a front runner, right, of what's to come, like mini alt season. Then this is where it gets a little bit more crazy. Rumor from CoinVo: Rockstar Games are in talks to integrate Ethereum payments in GTA 6. GTA 6 is releasing next year, okay, which is a collapse indicator as well, if you guys haven't realized, which we knew like a year ago. But what's bullish about this is that in the new financial system, cryptos will be involved, okay, in like gaming, to store payments, to streaming services, to everything, right? Specifically gaming, which will be massive, and there are rumors which we need because Ethereum will explode, guys. If this is confirmed true, right now it's just a rumor, but if this is true, guys, Ethereum will explode next year, which is odd to me. Again, next year, right? I think it's going to be the big bang year, guys, right? Then White House economic advisor says there should be a big rebound after federal government opens. So they believe that when the government reopens, it's going to be extremely bullish. I think so, just because we got the confirmation from Jim Cramer. You do not want an up opening. Nothing good has happened. Longest shutdown will send market lower, right? So he believes this shutdown will apparently keep making these stocks and cryptos dump. In fact, I think we're about to pump. Breaking: Trump has said the United States government shutdown is now affecting the stock markets. Do not expect it to end soon, right? But I think it will end. U.S. government shutdown now expected to last until November 21st, which is odd. Again, right around the XRP ETFs. Isn't that a little bit strange, right? So the max deadline here comes out to like end of November-ish. Okay, third week of November. So I'm bullish, guys. I already stated I'm bullish, right? I hope we head to like 280 Aladdin, just pump it up, right? And then new all-time highs. Let's see what appears next. But mini alt season could be around the corner. I'm not kidding. But anyways, guys, so for these videos, see ya.